Hey, what is going on, guys? My name's Slcmof, and I'm back again with another video, and in today's video, I'd like to talk about the Batman Arkham Knight Season Pass, and one of the questions I've been getting quite a lot recently in the comments of my other videos about the Season of Infamy, and of course in my Season of Infamy review, because I absolutely love the Season of Infamy. I thought it was amazing. People are asking me, is the Season Pass now worth it? I think the main reason that I love the Season of Infamy DLC Expansion is because it provided narrative and substance to the Arkhamverse, which the other side missions and DLC story expansions failed to do. Even the Batgirl DLC, which was 45 minutes long to an hour, depending on how long it took you to play it, failed to provide this kind of substance to the Arkhamverse, and, really, even though you have a loose plot, it's really just a hostage fetch and a good way to play as Batgirl. This is not anything like that. The Mad Hatter side mission was the most underwhelming for me personally because I didn't really think it provided as much narrative and substance to the Arkhamverse. The Killer Croc one managed to kind of mix great gameplay with good substance and narratively. And the Ra's al Ghul and the Mr. Freeze side missions were amazingly rich with great expansion, narrative, and story to the Arkhamverse, and that's why I loved it. And I think people have kind of mistaken, I guess is the best word, me for being having ridiculous expectations that cannot be met, and just shitting on everything that comes out with Arkham Knight. And I think that can't be farther from the truth, honestly, with me personally, because I think all I've been looking for with the Arkham Knight Season Pass was this, and I don't think that the Season of Infamy is particularly hard to replicate. I don't think that, it's so unreasonable to expect real story that provides substance and narrative to the Arkhamverse. I just don't think that that's unreasonable. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, and I try to be as honest with you as possible about my thoughts on the game, and also, with my YouTube scenario. I've made more than $40 on YouTube, uploading videos about the Season Pass, so in that sense, I've made a profit off the Arkham Knight Season Pass, which is most certainly not the case for most people. But here's what I'll say, I cannot in good conscience recommend you to buy the Arkham Knight Season Pass, because what I think it does is I think it fails to provide the substance and narrative to the Arkhamverse that the other side missions and other Season Passes, really, I mean, going broader, do. But for me, the skins don't do it. And what I noticed with the skins is I would download a skin, like the 1960s Batmobile, for example. I would download it, I would free roam in the city for about 5 minutes, upload a video on it, and then I would also, race around in the racetracks a few times, because they're fun, right? Of course, exploring the new environments in the racetracks. And then I would realize after an hour of playing with it, I would get off. And you realize, I'm someone that has 4 or 5 days played in the game. So what is a casual fan that, downloads, that bought the Season Pass, like a more casual player, what are they doing? You know what I mean? What if they're not really fans of the 1960s Batman show? What if they're not really fans of the 1989 Batman movie? So, really the Season Pass is not intended for the casual player, and that's something you want to try to avoid if you're a business. But so here's the deal. I don't want to make this video drag on for too long. I think that the Arkham Knight Season Pass has a lot of fun moments of brilliance, a lot of really fun and cool stuff. But what I also noticed is that a lot of the great stuff with the Arkham Knight DLC post-launch in the last 6 months has been free. Of course, the 2008 skin, the Batman v Superman skin pack, that stuff is all free. So, you have to look at the Season Pass, right? Not the DLC stuff we've gotten, the Arkham Knight skin, the Harley Quinn skin, that's all free stuff, okay? So if we're looking at the Season Pass separately, the $40 that you spent on the game, I don't think that I would respend it, knowing what the Season of Infamy entails and what that adds to the story. December DLC lineup was amazing. The Season of Infamy was great. I loved it. But there wasn't enough of the Season of Infamy. We should have gotten a Season of Infamy 3 times, okay? We should have had one alternating every month, and I don't think that that's unreasonable. I really do not, for Rocksteady to do. But these 15-minute story packs just weren't good enough for me. I don't think that they made the cut. I don't think that I felt fulfilled after downloading any month's DLC. And I really didn't feel that sense of fulfillment besides in November and December. But really what I noticed, again, as a major fan of the game that plays it every single week, quite often, many hours a week, I found that it just doesn't add the substance to it. The Season Pass doesn't provide enough. And a part of it is personal bias. A lot of it is what I thought I was going to be getting. I thought I was going to be getting those rich narrative experiences. So when I didn't get them, I was shocked. But other people on the WB forums were loving it. They didn't have those same expectations that I did. So really, if you go into it knowing what you're getting, then you might be more satisfied. I don't know. But here's what I'll say. What I would pay for the Season Pass now, I would pay $30 for the Arkham Knight Season Pass. And that may come as a surprise to you. Because, I've really been very critical of the Arkham Knight Season Pass. Very critical of it, as many of you guys are aware. But really, it does provide a lot, and the value of the Season Pass, if you were to buy everything individually, is over $60, I believe. If not 60, then either way, like high 50s, it's a lot, okay? So you're getting a lot of value, and, definitely don't buy anything individually, and I think the Arkham Knight Season Pass should go on sale, and I think that Rocksteady and WB should put it on sale because it does have something to offer. As much as I would have liked and as much as maybe as I thought there was going to provide, no, it doesn't provide as much as I thought. And I think the major weak point of the Season Pass is the intermittent time, like the maybe 2 or 3 months in the middle where we were getting the Robin and the Catwoman and Nightwing DLC. That was some bleak looking times, boys, in my personal view. But that's just my thoughts on it. And the Season Pass is by no means necessarily terrible in all respects. There are terrible moments and terrible pieces of it in my personal view. There are also excellent and great moments of brilliance and great pieces in it. So I don't think it's fair to say that it's awful. I don't think it's fair to say it's worth $5, which I've seen on the WB forums. Really, I just think you have to look at how much do you play the game, do you really enjoy the game, and if you don't have it already, do you think that it's worth your time and money? And I would keep that in mind, and it could make a great Christmas present for some of you guys, because the Season of Infamy is a great expansion, and I think I absolutely loved it, and I hope that you guys love it as well, and I hope that you guys can pick it up if you enjoyed it. So, hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts about the Arkham Knight Season Pass in the comment section below. Do you think it's worth it, and would you rebuy the Arkham Knight Season Pass for $40 if you had not bought it up to this point? Would you buy it? And of course, one of the main benefits of the Season Pass is getting it a week early. But I mean, hell, PC players didn't get that benefit either. So, would you buy the Arkham Knight Season Pass for $40, knowing what it is? That's the question of the day. So leave it in the comment section below. You guys know my answer. I personally would not, but I would pay $30. So that's my answer. I want to know yours in the comment section below. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more Batman Arkham Knight videos. My name's Slcmof, and we'll see you in the next video.